If you're over 60, it's time to take a hard, honest look at your breakfast plate. While many seniors believe they're making smart, heart-friendly choices in the morning, the truth is far more alarming. What you eat first thing in the morning sets the tone for your body's metabolism, heart health, brain function, and blood sugar levels for the entire day. Yet, a surprising number of seemingly healthy breakfast options can actually work against you, silently increasing your risk of stroke, heart disease, and cognitive decline without you even realizing it. Foods marketed as low-fat, high-fiber, or heart-healthy are often processed, loaded with hidden sugars, artificial additives, and inflammatory oils that quietly strain your arteries and reduce blood flow to your brain. And here's the problem: these effects are even more severe for older adults. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose flexibility, our metabolism slows down, and our bodies become more sensitive to blood sugar spikes and inflammatory foods. What you might have tolerated in your 40s or 50s could now silently damage your heart and brain after 60. In this video, we're exposing the breakfast foods you need to rethink and what to replace them with to protect your health. Before you take another bite of your morning meal, stay with us until the very end of this video. We're about to reveal the top 5 healthy breakfast foods that could be quietly harming your brain and heart health after 60, and chances are you're eating at least one of them. But it's not all bad news. For every risky food we uncover, we'll also share a smarter, senior-friendly alternative you can swap in tomorrow morning. Plus, you won't want to miss the number 1 item on our list. It's the most misleading of them all. Number 1. Instant oatmeal packets. Oatmeal has long been considered a heart-healthy staple, especially for seniors. It's rich in fiber, helps lower cholesterol, and keeps you feeling full. But not all oatmeal is created equal, and the kind lurking in those colorful single-serving instant oatmeal packets might be doing more harm than good. These convenient packets often come loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives designed to extend shelf life and make them taste better. The problem is, when consumed first thing in the morning, these added sugars cause a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a crash, which can leave you feeling fatigued, foggy-headed, and craving more sugar within hours. For seniors, this is especially dangerous. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing glucose, and frequent blood sugar spikes increase the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and inflammation, all of which damage blood vessels over time. Inflamed, stiff arteries reduce oxygen-rich blood flow to the brain and heart, silently raising the risk of stroke and heart disease. A smarter alternative? Skip the flavored packets and opt for plain, old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Cook them with water or unsweetened almond milk, then sweeten naturally with a few berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a teaspoon of ground flaxseed for added omega-3s. This way, you get the fiber without the blood sugar roller coaster. Number 2. Store-bought granola. It might look wholesome with its clusters of oats, nuts, and dried fruit, but most store-bought granola is a sugar trap disguised as health food. A single serving, and let's be honest, nobody eats just a quarter cup, can contain upwards of 20 grams of sugar, thanks to added honey, cane syrup, brown sugar, and sweetened dried fruits. Additionally, many commercial granolas are baked with inflammatory oils like soybean or canola oil, which can worsen cholesterol profiles and contribute to arterial plaque buildup over time. For older adults, these effects are amplified. Excess sugar intake leads to chronic inflammation, which stiffens arteries and weakens blood vessels. Inflammatory oils further disrupt heart rhythms, increase LDL cholesterol, and promote blood clot formation. Combine that with a naturally declining metabolism after 60, and a seemingly harmless bowl of granola can become a serious health hazard before noon. A safer swap? Make your own granola at home. Use rolled oats, raw nuts, unsweetened coconut flakes, and a touch of pure maple syrup or mashed banana for sweetness. Bake it at a low temperature using heart-healthy oils like extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil. You control the ingredients and sugar content, and your heart will thank you. Number 3. Low-fat flavored yogurt. For decades, we were told to fear fat and choose low-fat or fat-free options. This led many seniors to reach for low-fat flavored yogurts, believing they were doing their heart a favor.
Unfortunately, removing the fat from dairy often means manufacturers add extra sugar, thickeners, and artificial sweeteners to compensate for the lost flavor and texture. A single small container of low-fat fruit-flavored yogurt can contain anywhere from 15 to 25 grams of sugar, the equivalent of 5 or 6 teaspoons. This sugar rush hits your bloodstream rapidly in the morning, spiking insulin and causing inflammation that damages your blood vessels and taxes your heart. Additionally, many of these products contain artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose, which are now linked to metabolic syndrome, disrupted gut health, and even increased stroke risk in seniors. Worse, low-fat yogurts are less satiating, often leaving you hungrier sooner and prone to mid-morning snacking. The smarter alternative? Choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Full-fat dairy is more satisfying, supports stable blood sugar, and contains beneficial probiotics for gut health. Sweeten it naturally with a handful of fresh berries or a drizzle of raw honey. It's richer, tastier, and far better for your heart and brain. Before we dive into the final 2 breakfast foods you'll definitely want to avoid, take a quick moment to give this video a thumbs up if you're finding these insights helpful so far. It really helps support the channel and ensures more people like you can discover life-changing health tips. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos that keep your heart, brain, and body thriving after 60. All right, let's get back to the list because number 1 might just shock you the most. Number 4, processed breakfast bars. Grab-and-go breakfast bars promise convenience and nutrition, but most are glorified candy bars in disguise. Even those labeled as high-fiber, protein-packed, or whole grain often contain a laundry list of processed ingredients, high-fructose corn syrup, artificial preservatives, and synthetic vitamins designed to give them a health halo. A single bar can contain more than 200 calories, 20 grams of sugar, and 300 milligrams of sodium, and very little actual nutrition. For seniors, this is a dangerous mix. High sugar and sodium intake spike blood pressure and blood sugar simultaneously, stressing your heart and narrowing blood vessels in the brain. This double burden can increase your risk of a stroke, especially if paired with morning dehydration or pre-existing hypertension. Moreover, these bars rarely contain meaningful amounts of protein or fiber to keep you full, leading to overeating later in the day. A better breakfast choice? Keep it simple. Hard-boil a few eggs in advance, slice an avocado, or prep overnight oats in a mason jar. Even a piece of whole grain, sprouted toast with almond butter offers more stable energy and nutrients than a processed bar. Your morning should nourish you, not spike your risk factors. Number 5. Fruit smoothies from chains or bottled brands. Now here's the biggest surprise for most seniors. Those bottled or store-bought fruit smoothies that promise antioxidants, vitamins, and energy often deliver a sugar bomb your aging heart and brain don't need. These smoothies can contain up to 50 grams of sugar in a single serving, more than the daily recommended intake for adults. Even if the label says no added sugar, natural sugars from concentrated fruit juices, purees, and syrups hit your system just as hard, especially on an empty stomach. The problem for seniors is twofold. First, without the fiber of whole fruits, your body absorbs these sugars rapidly, causing a swift blood sugar surge followed by a crash. This can lead to lightheadedness, fatigue, and impaired cognitive function later in the morning. Second, high blood sugar levels cause microinflammation in the lining of your blood vessels, making them stiff and sticky, perfect conditions for blood clot formation and increased stroke risk. If you love smoothies, you don't have to give them up. Just make them at home using whole fruits like berries and half a banana, unsweetened almond milk or coconut water, and add fiber boosters like chia seeds, flaxseed, or a handful of leafy greens. This keeps your blood sugar steady, nourishes your brain, and supports long-term heart health. Thanks for sticking with me all the way through. Remember, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. And after 60, making smart breakfast choices can protect your brain and heart from hidden dangers. If you found this video valuable, please share it with friends or family who might also benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more trusted health tips and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your journey to a healthier, sharper mind and stronger heart starts with the choices you make today, so make them count.